this is the end.
Hey everyone, Danny and I have been doing tons of research about our documentary, and research shows
that teen pregnancy can have a negative effect on your education and life to come.
But there are contraceptives to prevent women from ending up in these situations.
So we decided to interview a couple people, and here's what they said.
What's your thought on teen pregnancies?
I think it's very scary and a very serious situation because it kind of like depicts what your future will be, and it affects your future. So.
Yeah, it depends on which person you ask, but yeah, in all, it's a pretty scary topic.
It's a very serious issue, and it affects all lives that are involved.
Not good. Not good at all.
It's stupid and can be prevented, and you shouldn't do it because it'll ruin your life forever.
It's bad.
I think that it's really sad that people get pregnant because of a lack of education. You know, I think honestly, teen pregnancy should be something that should not be happening, and it is happening because girls aren't being educated on proper contraceptives. So it is technically a bad thing. But I don't think people should get judged if they're pregnant as a teen.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I think that teen pregnancy should be an issue that should be taken more seriously, especially in today's generation, because of the amount of sexuality being broadcasted in today's media. That this topic should be taken more seriously.
I don't think it's a very good idea. Most people, I don't think, are ready for. They haven't completed their education largely and haven't really particularly embarked on their career plans. So I think probably waiting until you're a little bit older is a good idea.
Do you know anyone who has taken part of teen pregnancies?
I personally don't know anybody that's been pregnant, but there's always speculation of people that potentially might be.
I did, yeah. She was redoing grade 9. She was 18, and she got pregnant and then just dropped out of school completely. And on Facebook, all you see is pictures of her child and everything. That's kind of oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's bad.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Were they our age?
She was in grade. It's one of those fake people on Facebook where you see them grow and stuff like that.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
I think in grade 10, she got pregnant. Her man left her, and she posts pictures of her baby all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, she doesn't. I don't think she finished high school or anything.
When Liam and I went to a school out west, we saw a daycare for whoever's had a baby in senior years, and it was pretty scary to see too. So kind of.
Oh no, I had a student a long time ago, but she was only in my class for a month, and then I never saw her again.
In my teaching career prior to being at York Mills, I can remember one at a previous school that I taught at, and certainly when I was a high school student, I remember there was a girl in one of our classes that had a child. I think she was in grade 12.
I actually don't know anybody that's ever been.
I do.
You do?
I do, yes. Well, she was actually a year younger than us, and I realized I used to see her more often, and I used to see her taking part in teenage activities, but now that she did have the baby, she has to kind of she has to change her actions and change her responsibilities, and now you don't really see her anymore because she has someone else to take care of her baby. So her teenagehood is gone.
What contraceptives do you know of?
Condoms, the pill, female condom, sponge.
Sponge.
Yes. Well, they used to have, spermicidal foam, IUDs, condoms.
Well, I guess the birth control pill and condoms, and those would be the two most common.
Yeah.
The condom, female condom, birth control through the needle you get injected into you, the implants. That's pretty much it. Birth control,
Condoms.
Abstinence. Yes.
There's the girl one. What's the girl one called?
Birth.
No,
there's like
no, the Uva ring.
yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Nuva ring.
Yeah.
Nuva. Something?
Pill, ring, condoms, both male and female. I don't know.
Condoms. Birth control.
Birth control, his and hers, condoms, new ring, spermicide. I don't know what else Mr. Lawler taught us. But
Do you think people should be more educated when it comes to teen pregnancies and learning about contraceptives?
I think being educated about contraceptives is probably a really good idea. I don't know about, I guess, be more educated about teen pregnancy. They probably should really know the consequences of becoming pregnant when they're at such a young age. I would certainly say that that's important. Yeah.
Contraceptives.
For sure. I think that a lot of teenagers don't really care at this age, and we kind of think that we're all rebellious. So they kind of just think that they think in the moment, and they don't think in the future what will or could happen.
Yeah, they kind of feel like they can't be stopped. Like nothing bad happens until it actually happens, and until you like experience something like that, they really don't know how scary it could be. So like maybe if you give people more knowledge on that topic, yeah.
Yep.
Time. Because it prevents it. And, like, you don't want to have a child. Like, that's a bad idea. Not now, not at this age.
yeah, because I think that if you're not, then your life is really affected. Like, it affects not only the person who's giving birth, but the child itself, because it won't be born into a stable household, which will have a really negative effect on their life in the future.
Definitely, yeah, because I feel like it can save, girls a lot of time, and also then people can, have fun and not be scared all the time, because you're educated, you know what you're doing.
Yeah, there are a lot of options, but I feel like in society today, they're more focused on only birth control and condoms, but there are actually many other options to keep teenagers safe.
Yes, I think people need to be aware of what actually having a baby entails. They're cute, but there's a lot that comes with having a child that if you are a teenager, it can be completely overwhelming. And you're teenagers and you still have so much of your life to live, and becoming pregnant at such a young age, I don't really, your life will, like later on, when the child is older, then you can experience life, but then you're in your 20s, at least.
Yeah.
And you can't get away with doing things that you could when you were a teenager. Abstinence.
So to conclude our presentation, I brought in a special guest here.
And I've learned through watching this presentation that there are many contraceptives to help prevent teen pregnancy.
Think twice.